You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast, where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 215.
215, not a polo horse in sight, but I'm Ralph Lauren this week.
Talk about it. Hey, new listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated, the podcast.
Yep.
Twitter is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the Podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I am the mind of Ralph across your social media platforms.
Yep. On Twitter, I'm JON, 2 underscores, the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Also, special shout out, to WDJYFM 99.1 in Atlanta.
ATL, hope.
Hey, man, shout out to OS Gang down there in Georgia, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, another week. I'm just going to give a round of applause just because we here.
Hardest working niggas in podcasts. Don't let nobody else tell you anything otherwise. No, we work over here.
Straight off the road to the mic.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yeah. Shout out
Nobody
to you,
working harder than us.
shout out to you. And we did
today.
another pod before
And
this.
come
man.
on now,
Shout out
wait.
to
Curious.
Cayman, right?
Cayman, yes.
Yeah, Cayman of Curious podcast. We were just on that platform. I think that episode will probably drop sometime in the next week or so.
Yep.
But shout out to him for having us on that platform. We had a great time over there. And shout out to Rashad, man. Knowing is knowing. I was on that platform as well. Got into some real therapeutic shit. If you want to hear that,
For sure.
If you want to get some real stuff. Oh, God.
Hey, man, nah, it was dope. It was dope,
It was
man.
a
Even
therapy
from
session. Jesus.
even from the clips that I saw, like, nah, y'all was getting to it. Y'all was getting to it. So shout out to him, man.
But shout out to Rashad, man.
That's what's up.
Ah,
Like
man, but how you feeling, man? You got a lot to get to,
Let me tell you-
man.
let me tell you
Hold on,
something.
let me sit back.
Like-
let me sit back, bro. Got a lot to talk about. Hold on, let me just.
First of all, let me just say I'm tired, but that's okay. It's a good kind of tired. Like, first of all, I think as I mentioned last week,
See my hands, I'm ready to,
Look.
ready.
that's funny. That's funny. Last week was my brother's birthday, so
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to my
Shout-
brother
shout-
Jamal.
shout out to him.
We took a trip. Myself, and my sister went to Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta. Damn, I'm tripping. Damn, went to New Orleans. I don't know. We was in New Orleans.
Okay.
I
sure?
got the pictures to prove
sure?
it. I got the pictures.
Don't
Pictures.
tell
But nah. Went to New Orleans, kicked it.
Yeah.
Did a plethora of things.
Yes. Yes. How was your experience, man?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Being with the people. Went to a Pelicans game.
Yeah.
Went to hella like museums and attractions and things
Yeah.
like that. Ended up doing a little shopping. Didn't expect that, but I guess you really gotta shop wherever you
One
go.
question.
Yes, sir.
And if you didn't go, we just want to get all off the New Orleans talk.
Okay.
Did you go to Popeyes?
Man, what? First off the plane.
Okay.
Off
Now-
the plane.
Now, what was your experience like at Popeyes?
Man, they was in there treating us like it was Chick-fil-A. Let me tell you something. First of all, we landed at like 10:15 a.m.
Okay. So right on time, the grease was warming up.
No, listen. They opened at 10.
Oh,
They
yes.
opened at 10.
Yes, sir.
So, after getting off the plane, having to get our bags, so we had to check bag, like,
Yeah.
sister came and got us. Hey, we hungry. I looked on the app because I wanted to see what time they open because I thought maybe it was 11. I don't know.
Yeah.
But nah, 10 8. Oh, they open?
Yeah.
10:38, we was there. We was there, 10:38.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, man, it was
Yeah.
First of all, I've never seen a Popeyes that wasn't orange on the outside.
Yeah.
So let me say that first of all, it was palm trees in the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
around it.
That's all.
Went inside. Oh, they greet. Oh, how you doing, baby? What you want? Oh man, what? Let me get everything. What are you talking about? No, it was great. It was great. Listen, we didn't have to pay for extra sauces. It was lit. Like, what? Bro, I never get that Popeyes experience here. If the Popeyes is orange, the service gonna be horrible. Like, no, they was on some. This is renovation at its finest. It was great.
I told you, man. It's different. Like, it's really different, man. Like,
Crazy.
last time I had, last only time I've been in New Orleans was 2016. But I still remember my Popeyes experience vividly.
Man, what? Nah.
Because it was just such a great experience. And then, like, the food, like, it was really top. Like, it felt like
toppest of tiers.
Like, they killed the chicken, plucked it. Like,
they did
washed
everything in
it,
house.
rinsed it, everything in house. Like,
this chicken was handled with care.
Like, they actually made the spices in the back. Like,
Man,
they put everything, like, together in the back. Like, that's how.
This shit didn't come prepackaged.
No, it didn't come prepackaged.
They went to the farmer's market, got the spice,
salt, the pepper, the paprika, put it all together, like zesty magic spice. Like, they got
fried with love.
Right,
that shit was great. Man, what?
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
Damn, we didn't go back. We talked about going back, but ended up not going back. But anyway,
I get you.
Shout out to Popeyes in New Orleans and Louisiana, because that's whole different experience.
Yes,
so it went to a Pelicans game. They played the Jazz.
Okay.
Hey man, look, I know we watch NBA. So this is only my second NBA game going to. The first one I was in high school, so that was hell ago, right? Hey man, seeing them in person versus on TV, different.
I know, different experience.
Zion Williamson played like he actually played.
He played that game. Okay.
Oh my, hey, look, pause if applicable, but these motherfuckers are like
you underestimate how big this actual human is,
man,
when you
what?
see them in person.
And I don't even mean just tall. I just like all that.
I get it.
I'm sorry if y'all not watching on YouTube. I just kind of flexed. It didn't really show nothing. So that was different. And they won. I thought they was gonna get smashed. I thought they was gonna get killed.
Jazz and Pelicans about the same.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. They're about
I didn't know.
About the same.
I didn't know. So no, it was a really good game. Zion did his thing. I didn't realize CJ McCollum played for them. I don't know when he got traded. Like, it was crazy. So no, it was dope. It was dope. It was a great experience. My brother enjoyed it. I think it was my sister been to an NBA game before. That was his first NBA game. Okay. So that's what's up.
No, that's a great experience though.
Yeah, and just went sightseeing. Went to the Voodoo Museum. We went to. So it's like It was like an interactive art and history exhibit. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's called Jam Nola, right? So we get in there. Every room is set up a different way with like art pieces and stuff on the wall and things like that. But then it's almost like a fusion of a selfie room as well. So they got things that you can take pictures in and take pictures with and things like. So it was dope. Okay. It was really, really dope. So yeah, the experience overall was dope, man. Would I go back? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, New Orleans is one of those cities like you have to go back.
Oh man, what?
If anything, just go for a food tour.
That I want to do a swamp tour. We didn't get a chance to do that. It rained most of the time, so we didn't get to stay outside.
Were you? Oh, okay. So you didn't get a chance to really experience Bourbon Street like that?
We went, but it was first of all, it was during the week, so it wasn't a whole lot of people. Yeah. But it was like, it was just real damp and it's just like kind of icky. So it was like,
I got you.
All right, we walked around, peeked inside at some of the venues that they had live music.
You didn't go down too far, did you?
We did, but didn't experience nothing.
Okay, I told you.
You did. No, you did.
Go down there. It's like The Walking Dead. You're like, hey yo.
Nah, yeah. Look.
The Last of Us down here.
I think because it was the middle of the week and it was like.
Hold on. What time was it?
Oh no, it was about 9.
Oh, okay.
8:39. So maybe they went out
a little bit later.
Yeah, they got to get a little bit more dark outside.
Yeah, boy. When I tell you it's dark outside, you like, whoa, brother. Like, listen.
All right, no, you're right. And then actually, like just going to different restaurants and places and talking to the locals, found out that there's a locals version of Bourbon Street called Frenchman Street, where the locals go. So we end up,
went over there.
We went over there for a night, and it was the street is shorter than Bourbon Street, but the experience was slightly better. So I was like, oh no, this is all right. We could do this. Yeah. We could do this. So. No, it was dope. It was dope, man. And then I got back. I was here for a day.
Yeah.
Went to Kansas City.
Oh.
Took a road trip with my people to Kansas City.
The boy outside.
Listen, man, look. Listen, I didn't take no time during Christmas. So this is my vacation time.
Oh, you getting it back.
Okay, I'm getting it back in blood. Okay. So went to Kansas City for a day. We went and saw I really wish I knew like the actual name, but we saw the music from the Sonic video games at the orchestra.
Okay. It's not Sonic the movie.
No, not the
sure.
movies.
Okay.
These are the video. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is from Sega, Dreamcast, PlayStation, Xbox, like the games.
Okay.
The music from the games were being played by the orchestra. And they even had like a heavy metal band to come out and play some of the music from the later games. Okay. So, listen, the experience was fire. Okay. Super fire. Now, a lot of the later games, I didn't really know much about the music because I haven't played them. Yeah. But the older joints, oh man, what? It was great. It was great.
I don't, help me understand. I didn't know that they had music like that in the game for you to go to an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I don't recall because I played Sonic too, but I was just thinking like I know with the way that they've been doing like the movies. Yeah. Like I can see that, but I just didn't know that the games, especially an older game, like a game that has nostalgia tied to it. I didn't know that they had music like that.
Well, it's yeah.
Like, something like that. No,
like,
that's all I know.
That's Mario.
That's all I remember.
So that's why. That's why. That's number one. All right, number two. So like in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you have the different zones, right? Like Green Hill Zone, Vegas, and all that kind of stuff. Every stage has like different music. And from some of those iconic stages, some of those stages have like iconic scores that go to the specific stages.
And you know what this is? I probably wasn't that good at Sonic, so I don't remember any like making like you probably had to make it to a certain level, right? Oh, okay, that's crazy.
That's
you had to be good at the game. Okay, that's the caveat.
Funny.
Okay, you got it. You right. You got it, King.
So
I'm just here.
So yeah,
it's your world.
So it's that, but then on the later games, it was like the theme music. Maybe that was in like a commercial or when the game first comes on, because the games now are way more cinematic than they were when we were kids. So like they really hire like real composers to like do these scores and things like that. So just being able to see and hear that music live was like it was an amazing experience. And then they had like the games and stuff on the projector as the orchestra was playing and the band was playing. So no, it was fire, man. It was fire. So then got back today and got to it.
Now we're here.
Got to it, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have nothing to report. I'm just here.
Yeah.
I'm just here, baby. Just ready to pie.
That's funny.
So what we on, man? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
I got one for you. I think you like this one.
All right, let's do it.
Hypothetically, right?
Yes, sir.
You are a mob boss in Gotham.
In Gotham?
Yeah, I'm just
okay. That's what
I'm just use Gotham. Okay. It didn't have to be, right, but you're a mob boss. Your first name's Johnny. You know what I'm saying? You be Johnny for Snatchy, Johnny, Falcone,
for
Johnny,
Snatchy. Wow.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just do it, just Johnny the Bruiser. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. All right, cool. But if you were a mob boss, what would you want your racket to be?
Wait, you mean like when I'm moving?
Yeah,
like
what's your crime? What's your crime of choice? Your crime of choice. Like what is the racket that Johnny is over?
Well, I guess this is kind of a layup, but since I'm in accounting, I would run an organization that cooked the books. Like I'm cool, like I'm good at. Well, let me not say that. But let me not say that. But I think that's something something I feel like if I were to get into a life of crime would be fairly easy, allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah. And then it's to the point where I can, get the firm started, teach others how to do it, and not get detected. Have a accounting cookbook enterprise.
Just be Bernie Madoff. I got it. That's
but better.
I don't know if we can get no better than that. That boy.
Listen, you learn.
Yep.
That's true. You learn. So yeah. Damn. That's funny.
Okay. No, me, I think I'm somewhere like you. Like I want to be like I mean, all of it's going to generate a generous amount of money, but I don't know why, but running an illegal gambling thing just seems like fun. Like just
underground. Like you go behind a bookcase and it's like
speakeasy and shit. Like there are casinos out here, but no, your odds are better down here with us. But if you lose, you lose. Now you lose.
You don't pay up. Right? You might lose a leg, my boy.
My boy. And then honestly, illegal gambling you can probably low key be into prostitution too. Like just.
Look, that's how you expand your portfolio.
Yeah. You got the raised boom boom room in the back. Like we got Well, you pick your poison, baby.
What's crazy? That's the perfect thing for Gotham.
Exactly. That's why.
But because it's the perfect thing, you have a lot of competition. So how would you do that? How would you attack?
Well,
that?
I'm him. I'm Himothy. So it don't, that I am the competition. Like I am him. Like you listen, Batman got to come. He will be pulling up trying to shut me down because I am him.
Okay, that's when you get the hiring the Mad Hatter and all the Penguin and all these people. All right,
hey man, your mans, get your mans. You messing up my
Black
leg.
Man. Okay, I got you. Get you some fear toxin just in case.
Man, what?
Okay,
I'm on his line.
Say less.
I'm trying to get the money where you at. I'm trying to stay by you.
Yeah, Bruce. Looking
at.
That's funny. That's a good question. All right. So for my off the dome, music related, right?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna get straight to it.
Yep.
Can you think of a rapper who had a guest verse that you never heard from again?
Oh wow.
And I give you my answer while you think.
Okay.
On Lil Wayne's No Ceilings mixtape,
Mm-hmm.
he has a song called "That's All I Have."
Mm-hmm.
The young lady who has the last verse on that song, everybody thought it was Nicki Minaj. It's not Nicki Minaj. Her name is Chanel.
Oh yeah.
Now that verse, it was a great verse. I mean, she ended it kind of trash. Maybe it was a freestyle. I don't know, but I really enjoyed the verse. I enjoyed the song on No Ceilings, but I literally have never heard anything else. I don't know if she put out an album, a single, or what.
It's like
So Chanel, yeah.
It's like if I gave you points, you wouldn't know. So I mean, your point stands. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like she was on the We Are Young Money album, but hey, that's neither. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That was kind of like, you're supposed to be here.
No, right, exactly. This is a compilation.
But if you're talking about like a guest verse, and I guess this is more of a layup since you didn't say it, I'm gonna say it. Like with Lil Wayne, Corey Guns on 6'7". Because where have you heard Corey Guns before? And where have you after? And that is a Lil Wayne. Like if Lil Wayne does a versus,
I'm trying to think.
If Lil Wayne does a versus or a set list, 6'7" is going to be played.
True.
No debate.
No debating.
So it's like Corey Guns has a verse on there.
Wait, time out. Because I guess it don't matter if I can't think of it.
Right.
Because I feel like
you sitting there, you fighting. I had points with Chanel, but Chanel was kind of like it's like a failed project with Lil Wayne. Like he was trying to push her to do something. Like she was like singing or whatever. Like she was like one of them singing kind of rapper type thing. But
Corey Guns was supposed to be next though.
Yeah.
Damn, why I didn't think of that?
I thought that's what you was saying.
I didn't think,
as soon as you said
that.
Lil Wayne, I was like, 6'7".
No,
but thank you for the layup.
Looking at
because you helped me out. I said help me out. You helped me out.
I don't like that.
You went for a deep cut.
I'll be trying. I did. I didn't even think about.
I was
Corey
like,
Guns.
damn. And then I know it's definitely other examples of this, but it's just like that was the one. You know the other one I had. What's that?
Mark Curry from Bad Boy for Life.
Oh yeah.
I like this verse on that song too, but I never heard nothing else from him.
Yeah, until recent.
Fucking Corey Guns.
Why did I Corey Guns?
That's stupid. All right. Anyway.
Hey people, that was off the dome. If you was a mob boss in Gotham, what would be your racket?
Yeah, man. If you can you think of a rapper who had a guest verse that you never heard from again? Let us know, man.
Man, hey man, what's happening? OS Gang family and kin
We
folk. We got a few topics for this week on the OS News docket. Let's start here. What's beef? Nicki and I was about to say and Cardi.
I heard it.
Nicki and Megan the Stallion.
Megan the Stallion
are apparently beefing. Johnny, how did we get here?
Okay, bro. I really need help here because y'all know I was traveling last week, so I wasn't really tuned into the streets like that.
Yeah.
So like,
what happened?
If there was a diss record or a line?
Meg dropped a new song called His.
Okay.
And she's definitely going at people.
Okay.
And she didn't say nobody's name.
Okay.
But there's a line in there. I know you probably heard the analysis by now. The Megan's Law line.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Now, that's where we.
Now you listen. If it wasn't understood before,
then it's
understood now.
Yeah. And then apparently Nicki, she did a live or something on a breakdown of the song.
Yeah, where she's previewing a new record that she's going to drop, where she's pretty much making fun of Meg's incident where she got shot.
Got you.
Where it's like get on the good foot, bad foot. Something
but she did a preview of the song.
Yeah,
she didn't
drop
it.
the song. She didn't drop it.
Okay.
So pretty much now the two biggest names in women on the women's side of hip hop are going back and forth. Hold on.
Yeah, right. For aesthetic.
Yeah.
Ah!
We gotta do all
That's
that.
funny.
We gotta do all that.
That's funny.
So that's pretty much the nitty gritty of it, right? Subs probably came to a head, and Megan jumped off the porch, even though she didn't say Nicki's name.
We know clearly.
We know
clearly. Even I guess maybe this would be late, but was Hiss in a response to something Nicki said? Because didn't Nicki apparently go at her on her most recent album?
Well, it may have been a sub.
Okay. Interesting.
Because this is the thing, right? A lot of beefs, right, usually stem from like behind the scenes stuff that we'll probably never ever get the background on. And I don't consider this to just be real. Like, I don't consider it to be street stuff. I just consider it to be rap stuff.
Yeah.
Like most people think, right? Anybody can say things about you, but let that one jump off the porch and say something. Oh, Nas up. Lights up. Don't even matter. I'm on your line.
I'm only okay with this if Megan actually comes out and raps and says Nicki's name, because we know. Well, Nicki has already previewed the song. She didn't drop the date, release date, and all that kind of stuff, right? So we know this is going to be an attack on Megan. The only way I'm going to enjoy this is if they actually do a back and forth, and if Megan says Nicki's name. Like, this is rap. If we gonna rap beef, let's rap beef. Let's do it all the way. It's 2024. We ain't got time for subs now. If y'all gonna do it, let's do it. If not, let's just shut up. On the other side of that, why is Nicki's ass beefing with these young rappers? I don't understand.
Let me rebuttal that point about saying names. Has anybody in the mainstream rapper that's not a drill artist, right, said names?
That's not a drill artist.
Yeah, that's not a drill artist. No, because them drill artists, them niggas different. You know what I'm saying?
That is different.
Yeah. But like, has anybody said a name?
I guess not.
Yeah.
But
I mean, no, I can get your point about being annoyed by it, but I don't know. Like, it's
And sometimes in the past, even though rappers beefing didn't say names, it wasn't clearly obvious who the other person was going at. This is blatant. We know. Megan, we know you talking about Nicki. We know it. So why not just jump out the window and say the name? If she wants to continue the rap beef.
Let me say this. Do you think there's a real beef there, or you think it's stemming from some other stuff?
Do I think it's a real beef? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. Has Megan and Nicki done a song together?
Yeah. Hot Girl Summer 2021.
Okay. So 3 years ago. Now, obviously something must have happened between then and now for them to actually be at odds, I guess. But
she got 2 songs with Cardi.
Oh, Megan does? You think that if that's it, Nicki, that's trash?
Well, hey, you with my ops, fuck you too. Hey, that's how the game works, bro.
But
I didn't
she's
write
42.
I didn't write the rules. Nah, I hear what you're saying. I didn't write the rules though.
So what?
You over there with them? Fuck you too.
At some point, that shouldn't matter. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm really hung up on the whole age disparity thing here, and maybe I shouldn't be. But I don't understand for Nicki to be the stature that she is in hip hop, not even women's, in hip hop period. She doesn't have to do this. So I don't understand why she even entertains these types of things now at this point in her career.
Like, I heard this point, and I'm only echoing what I've heard, but it's just like she pretty much turned into Lil' Kim. You start hating on the next one.
But why?
I don't listen.
Because
Meg is presumed to be the next one, like out of everybody, right?
Yeah.
Even though I don't think she holds a candle to Nicki as far as her resume. I don't think she doesn't have an album. Like, at least Nicki got an album out played. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the truth.
Meg don't have that. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, musically, like the star power is the star power, but if we talking about music, it's not even close.
Of course, but still, like Nicki, like
I get it. It's like
Nicki is Nicki. You're literally cemented in hip hop history. The hip hop history books, booklet,
we'll talk about
everything.
Nicki Minaj.
Yes,
absolutely. And
she doesn't have to do this.
Absolutely. And I mean, but rap is built off competitiveness, right?
And yes, that is correct. So if we're taking it to the competitive nature of what rap can be, we'll leave it rap. Let's leave it rap.
I think
for sure.
for whatever this is, it's still rap. But I think Nicki's she hasn't dropped a diss, but her tweets are very disrespectful. Like the tweet game is nasty work.
And that's how the young people beef now. So I guess she getting to it. I don't know.
Nah, you the old head. You get in the booth. Let Meg talk spicy in the tweets.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't peep that. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like if we gon' okay.
No, I think you was just getting on her for beefing with it. I didn't know.
Well, so yes, that's above all.
Okay.
But if you gonna do it, let's keep it rap.
Yeah.
Let's keep it rap.
Yeah, because
I don't know. Now, Nicki about to drop the diss. Now, if Megan wants to go back and forth, let's do it. But if you gonna do it right. Yeah. Like it's no time for subs now.
Yeah, I agree.
It's absolutely no time for that.
I agree with hearing somebody's name in the song. Like yes.
Especially if we already know. Like we know.
I don't like
the masses know.
Like a straight up diss record can't have subs.
Exactly.
You can definitely say, "Oh, you bitches is my sons" in the song. Like, all right, that's cool.
That's universal, right?
That's universal. But no.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. This is who this is aimed at. I ain't subbing nobody. This is to you. Yes. Let's do it. Now, Meg, it's about to be your time. Listen, if she wanna, I think Meg is at a place where she's almost cemented in hip hop lore, hip hop history, just because of the run that she's had, right?
Yeah, I can say that.
This will put the stamp on it. Well, I think win or lose, this will put the stamp on it for her in her hip hop legacy. So if you're gonna do it, Megan, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it.
Do you think that Meg can beat Nicki Minaj in a rap battle? On wax, like we.
Of course. Yes, the answer to your question is yes, but it's going to be close. It's not going to be by a landslide because even though Megan hasn't really displayed it recently, Megan can actually rap. She can rap. Rap. Mm-hmm. So this is her time to showcase that. If she do this, if she approaches this as a rapper, she won't ever have to actually rap on the album again. Like I mean like just bars. Like she gonna make the music she makes, but like she won't have to present like bars for real again.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not refuting that. I don't know who I would even pick. You know what I'm saying?
It's
not like it is what it is. But I would say this. I want to get down to the nitty gritty of this. So I really want Nicki to respond, and I want Meg to respond. Like I need to know really what what's going on here, because I don't think there's a problem between the two. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a Cardi situation. I don't know if it's something deeper than rap. Like not between them, but just like, is Nicki really mad at Meg, or she's mad at somebody else that's backing them and backing her?
I like that.
And I don't know. It's like pretty much, are you mad at, like, I'm just saying, are you mad at Beyonce and Jay for some reason? Because there have been a lot of Rock Nation subs. Well, not subs, but a lot of Rock Nation slander. I was like, what Rock Nation got to do with this? But I don't know. I don't know anything.
Who knows?
That and that's the part I want to get to. If you want to jump out on the porch, say their names.
Just say it.
Fuck the Cardinals. Like, let's just go.
Listen, again, Nicki is cemented, so she has the star power, the whatever it is you want to call it, to call out who she wants to call out.
Yeah, and she has the fan base that's gonna back her. No matter what.
For sure. So listen. If we gonna do it, let's do it. That's all I really got.
Exactly. Let's keep it rap. Complex.com has come out and named their 2023 Rapper of the Year, and there's none other than Jermaine Lamar Cole.
Jermaine.
And ain't today his birthday?
It is 28th.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, sir. Applause. Talk about it.
Oh,
that's great. Don't do my man's like that.
I meant to hear the applause. My bad.
That's funny.
But no, it's just like I didn't realize that the article was year by year. Now that's something else. Now I ain't mad. Like
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either. They just said he's named 2023 Rapper of the Year. Now they just say the credentials is over a dozen standout features, because remember, he didn't have an album.
Yep.
I don't think he had a song this year, right?
I don't think so.
But
either.
First Person Shooter, Secret Recipe, All My Life, Evil Ways, Thanks, On My Block, Passport Bros, and a few other songs, and then he got the number one song with First Person Shootout, which I did not know. I think that's a dope thing. And then the runner ups were Gunna, Doja Cat, and Killer Mike. So that was his competition for Rapper of the Year this year.
Okay, I'm actually not mad at the runners up.
Yeah. So what do you think about Cole pretty much getting that off of features when the subsequent 3 artists at least dropped arguably, I'll just say album of the year projects for most.
Oh yeah, listen,
most.
Especially I didn't listen to Gunna, but from what I heard,
I listen to Gunna, you listen to Doja, and we both hold those albums at
yeah.
least to a good standard
for sure. And then Killer Mike's Killer Mike. So, excuse me, I'm actually not mad at this.
Yeah.
Like we've talked at length about J. Cole just being on a feature run the last few years. I feel like right, and for his feature run to continue to elevate him as a rapper, I think it's phenomenal. Like to increase the amount of features you do year over year, and then to like arguably not miss on your verses as well. Like that's, I think that really says something. So am I mad about J. Cole being nominated as, or crowned as the best rapper for 2023? No, not really. Because I mean, he's clearly still outside.
And I mean, I'll say this shows how down the year was.
Oh damn.
and listen, that's not a shot at J. Cole, because I fuck with Cole, but the thing is, no other rapper was out here rapping with that type of vigor, that type of that behind them, and then gave you an album that you gave 2 damns about, that we can laud at the end of the year. That 2023 was a down year for hip hop, in my opinion, or for music, right? I just think it was just down all across the board, right? We were thirsty for music, right? And it just didn't hit in that way. So no, shout out to Cole. Cole World, no blanket. Like, I'll never sit here and slander the God.
Man,
fuck
what?
You mean? Fuck you talking about?
Now let me ask you. Does the argument change if, let's just say, a Gunna, Doja Cat, or Killer Mike, if they still dropped their albums, but also went on some sort of a feature run themselves? Do you think the argument changes?
The only person that can even say that is Doja Cat, because she does features. Gunna is still a pariah, so his story sounds good. Right? Okay, like ain't nobody really fucking with Gunna. Like that album has no features.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, that's fire.
Yeah,
that's fire. And I guess it makes sense because for the whole YSL thing.
Ain't nobody fucking with him.
Right?
So
Exactly.
He hasn't done features. He barely does. He just started doing public appearances.
Right.
So, and that was at Fashion Week. That wasn't even like
that wasn't even no music.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah. And then I mean, he did I know he did the concert in Madison Square a few months back. Like, he's been on tour, I believe. So he gonna been outside, despite what you think about his street rep. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He's been outside. So it's kind of like, that's a good story along with a good album to me, right?
True.
Doja Cat being a pop star, I would like to say, but no shade to her. She's definitely in the house of hip hop. But if you're talking about broadening what she is, pop star, right? So, okay, cool. And then Killer Mike has always been Killer Mike. He just actually, I think, had the money put into an album that it's like, it sounds like this is different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that album is so good to me.
And I guess my last point on J. Cole, it's not only that his feature verses for 2023 were phenomenal, right? It's the array of artists that he collabed with. It wasn't only one type of rap artist or artist, period. Like, being able to provide these fire verses for different demographics in hip hop, also amazing. So, yeah, man. Shout out to J. Cole, man.
Shout out to J. Cole, man. But let's try this on for Zaz, man. We got a rapper going on tour, but it's not a rap concert.
Man.
We got Andre 3000 going on tour with the new Blue Sun tour, the Flute tour. Johnny! What you got, bro?
Like, I really want to laugh at this. I do. I really do. But I'm not really mad at it. Like, it's the mystique, the allure of Andre 3000, right? You're going to get a plethora of people going to his shows. The people that just want to see him because I ain't seen him for real. The people that actually want to hear this flute shit. The people that really think that he actually might do a verse. Like, he going to get a lot of different people at his show, at these shows. What?
I would say this. Ain't nobody going to hear him play that damn flute.
Wait, I saw a clip. He performed one of his songs on the Jimmy Fallon show.
I know.
Did you see it? Like all 9 minutes. All 9 minutes and 32 seconds. He did.
I
He
seen him
did.
doing the interview. I definitely just
He
see.
played.
I was like,
He
nah,
did it.
I'm straight.
He did it.
I listened to that album, man. That shit is good. Focused music, good sleep music.
Let me tell you something.
All right.
I did play that album like while I was working one day, and like
Productivity was
nah,
up.
man, what through the roof, through the roof. I was at peace. I was zen. All that. Like I don't.
But you trying to go? You going to
I'm about
the
to say,
concert?
do I want that for a concert? Like, bro, I'm gonna need the IMAX
like this.
movie seats.
Be like this.
Look,
But the thing is,
bro, we gotta bring a yoga mat.
But this is the thing though. It ain't gonna be in no place that got seats. This sound like a standing room only joint. I imagine if St. Louis was on this bill, he'll be at the House of Blues. I mean, the house of the Rock House, old Rock House,
That's crazy.
or the Pageant.
That's crazy,
And them places really ain't got seats like
They
that. Well, I know old Rock House definitely ain't got no seats.
bro. You gonna be leaning on the wall like,
Yeah.
man, what? Listen,
And people gonna be thirsty for a freestyle. You gotta rap. You gotta rap. Or the storytelling,
yeah,
please.
he gonna
Like,
play the flute louder. Like he ain't trying to hear
play
that.
Royal Flush. Like do your verse from Royal Flush. Like no, you're not getting that. So stop asking.
Is there anything outside of rapping? Is there anything Andre 3000 could do to get you to go to one of these shows outside of rapping? Like, come on, I really want to know.
A meet and greet. That's like. But the thing is, I feel like I can save my money. I feel like I'll just be going somewhere and see him.
That's true.
And I don't have to pay
That's
this
true.
type of money and put into making a date night and putting on clothes and all that shit. I can just catch him at the local subway station.
It's true.
Playing the flute for loose change like he broke.
It's true. Nah, it's true. Nah, that's funny. The only thing I would say, if he acts like, so clearly he's going to play like the songs from his album, but if he were to incorporate like actual like rap songs, like I mean like him play the flute, like if he played the flutes on Mask Off, like during the show,
Okay, that would be
then
dope.
cool, maybe,
But
maybe.
I don't think he want to even give you the sense that he's about to
Bro,
rap.
the frequency is different. He can't do that. He can't do that.
It's just the fact I don't want y'all niggas to think I'm about to rap, so I'm not playing like that. I like your idea because
Yeah.
rap. Well, people do that. Like they'll incorporate different songs into their
Yeah.
set list or things like that for dance breaks or whatever, right? Or they'll rap over a different beat. Yeah, but he don't want to give y'all the hope that I'm finna rap on anything.
Wait, I'm because he only going. It looked like he only going to like 5 or 6 cities. He going
just
to
multiple venues in different
Brooklyn,
cities.
New York,
Yep.
Detroit, San Francisco, Atlanta, and LA. Those are the only cities he's going
Well,
to.
Chicago too. I don't know if you said Chicago.
Oh, did I say? Oh, and Chicago. So, and it start tomorrow or today when this episode drop. Like, I can't wait to see some of the footage from this shit. Or you think they gonna lock the phones up?
Ooh, that's a good
That's
question.
that's a really good
I
question.
think he gonna be on that Dave Chappelle stuff where, nah, lock your phones up. My G.
Nah, you gotta feel the frequencies and you gotta Man, shout out to Andre.
Shout out to 3000, man.
This really might be a money grab.
No,
I don't know.
all right, man.
Cause I mean, if you, all right, never mind. That's a whole nother topic. My fault.
All right, no, you good. Well, hey, we got somebody else going on tour. None other than the one and only Justin Timberlake announces the New Forget World. Oh no, never. What did it say? New Forget. No, it's supposed to say Never Forget. Like I'm looking at this title. It says New Forget Tomorrow.
Announces new.
New Forget Tomorrow tour.
New is not part of the title of the tour.
Well, that they should do something different with that.
Use a
title.
comma?
Yeah. I ain't stupid.
I ain't saying it.
Yeah, you did. You
I
tried.
did.
You tried. You tried.
I'm helping my brother.
Forget Tomorrow.
I'm helping my brother. Forget Tomorrow World Tour.
Oh, okay, that's
Name of
what's
the tour. Nah, question is, are you going?
Hey, he's been on an immaculate rollout.
Agreed.
The rollout is there.
Hey man, he's from that era.
The rollout is
He's from that era.
I hate to say this, but shout out to June. That's a friend of the show. He listens all the time. But he was like, his rollout is better than Usher's right now. I was like, ooh.
Is it? Well,
Yeah,
it depends.
It
It depends on the halftime show because that's what he's staking the rollout on. And the album dropped the same day. I think it depends. I think it depends on if the Super Bowl performance trash, then we can. I feel like we can say that. It can't
depend because this is the thing. Like us, I mean, the way JT been going about it, like Tonight Show with Toby. Like you just sent me that clip.
I did.
Fire.
She was fire.
Right. He did a one night only in Memphis. Fire.
She was hard.
I didn't see it, but just the idea of it, right? One night only in Memphis, your hometown. He did a one night only in New York. That shit is free.
Oh well, all right. Well.
Like that. I'm sorry, the rollout is killing it.
Usher extended his Vegas residency.
I know, and then he had to take a break.
Well, of course, he had.
You gotta get the show right. But I can't speak to any new Justin Timberlake songs outside of this new one with Toby, which sounds like what Beyonce did with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Like Freedom.
Yeah,
it's definitely those vibes.
Yeah, okay.
But ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. But it's just like, like. No, I'm trying to get off Usher. Like,
I got you.
But Justin Timberlake seems like he's getting on the side of
he's black again.
He's black.
Justin Timberlake is black again.
I haven't heard any new songs, but just from what I'm seeing, it makes me want to listen to the album.
True. And the only way I go to this tour, because first of all, I missed the last one. Mm-hmm. So I mean that kind of pushes me over the edge. But
what the 20? Are you talking about the Man of the Woods?
Man, now you know damn well I ain't talking about that tour.
Oh, well, I mean, you said the last
tour.
We
don't acknowledge that.
Oh, okay.
We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
Okay.
2020 experience.
Okay, cool.
I missed the 2020 experience. Okay. Only way I feel like I go to this new tour is if this album is good. Mm-hmm. Like I know he's gonna incorporate some of his older joints. Like cool. Which, I mean, I would love to see those. But I know the majority of this new tour will be this new album. So if the album isn't good, I don't know if I want to spend my money on it. Because I know the ticket's going to be outrageous.
Yeah, and then you're going to have to travel, my brother.
He ain't coming to St. Louis. Yeah. I was looking either Lexington, Kentucky, or Chicago. Those are the two I would probably think about going to.
I would drive to Lexington before I drive to Chicago. But the thing is, you're bringing the world to Lexington, so that drives the price up. I'm like if you do hotels and stuff like that.
That makes sense. Damn.
Oh yeah,
you're right. You're right.
That's the thing about going to no small town.
Maybe Tulsa, Oklahoma, but it's probably the same thing.
Same concept. Okay. But it's just like what you're depending on, what you're willing to drive to.
Mm-hmm.
Tulsa or Lexington.
I think they're both within like 6-ish hours, so. Either or is fine. Yeah. I really don't have a preference. I don't mind driving as long as it's not over like 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be over 6 hours, so. But still.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these dates. It look cool, man. Like
Quick look. So the North American leg of his tour, looks like it's going to span the summer. So starts the end of April and goes through like the middle of July. So those are the only dates that he has out right now. But this is a world tour, so he'll be overseas at some point, I'm assuming later on this year. So we'll see, man. But are you excited for new Justin Timberlake music?
I'm not going to hold you. Just off of the Toby song sounds great. The Toby song. I'm being pulled back in. But we said this was going to happen.
We did. Oh, absolutely.
We said this was going to happen.
Absolutely. So. He black again.
He got Timberland producing and probably Pharrell EPing.
He's black again.
It's gonna work out better than Blockbuster. I know that for sure. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey man, that might be the title. JT is black again. We here, baby. Shout out to Justin Timberlake. We gonna see. I think the album drops on my birthday actually, March 15th. So, hey man, we gonna see what he talking about because we sure go. Hey, if it's trash, my boy. We gonna sit right here on this futon,
on this black couch, and
talk about you, your attempt at being black again.
Black again.
I That's
love it.
Funny.
Hey man, let's try this out, man. Let's say the Oscar nominations for next week, though. I want to get to this.
Okay.
WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, has struck up a new Netflix deal, totaling at $5 billion.
Billion?
I know they are moving their flagship program, Raw. Monday Night Raw. Pause if applicable. I know. I know. Raw is crazy. It's always been crazy. But Monday Night Raw will be moving over to Netflix, the streaming giant. Johnny, what do you have to say about this?
When I first saw the headline, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Mm-hmm. So I think this really has the potential to be either incredibly good, like super fire or really, really, really bad. Now, I'm going to assume, so TKO is like the organization that owns WWE and the UFC.
Oh,
so I'm going to assume that TKO has like metrics or something that says a lot of people that watch Raw already, because I think it comes on like TNT or something. Like some USA, right? So people that have USA already have Netflix, because I don't understand why you would take your platform and move it to streaming only, because this is going to be the first time in WWE's history that it's not on network or cable television. So taking your programming off of something that the millions of your customers already have and then moving it to somewhere that maybe only half of them actually have, it's a huge gamble. It could either work in your favor or go completely wrong.
Yeah,
completely wrong.
According to this, is this like a 10-year deal or something like that, right?
This is behind a paywall because this mug ain't coming up.
Oh, that's crazy. But you probably search it real quick while I'm pulling up. Well, I'm thinking about this point, but it's just with WWE taking its flagship program, because it's the flagship, right?
Right.
Like, it's other things are big, like the pay-per-views are big, like the WrestleMania, SummerSlams. That Royal Rumble was last night. For any of those that pay attention to that. I haven't watched wrestling like that, and we've always documented. We only talked about it probably in the past 20 years.
Right.
But shout out to your favorite marks. If you want to get into that wrestling stuff, go holler at them. But it's just interesting, like, and it's really something that I just wanted to talk about from the cable and streaming like business standpoint, right?
Yep.
Because like you're taking something that's on cable live every week, every Monday, and you're putting it behind a paywall. Like, I mean, cable is technically a paywall, but it's just like Netflix now.
I know.
That's where it gets real. And it's
right.
like, I was just thinking about going to get Netflix again, like for myself. Like, I was like, you know what? Life is good.
Right.
Like, life is good.
See what they talking about over there.
See what they talking about. Like,
Netflix.
Stranger Things will come back. I want to watch Beverly Hills Cop when that joint.
Right.
Like, it's some programming that's coming out. Like, you know what? I think I need to have it for myself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they've been cracking down on the password stuff.
Yep.
So if you think you can do that, fine. God bless.
I know. Now,
it's tough.
You were correct. It is a 10-year deal. It's a 10-year rights deal worth $5 billion.
Okay.
$billion.
Okay. Technically, who wins in that? Netflix wins or does WWE win? Just the optics. We don't know numbers or anything like that.
Honestly, I don't know. That's pretty tough to say. And you brought up a good point with WWE's pay-per-views, because how does that work now? Are the pay-per-views streamed on Netflix? How does that work?
But nah, I wouldn't say that, because it's just like, this is where they messed up. Why didn't they just make their own app?
They did.
Oh, they did?
And it didn't work well. Then it merged with Peacock. And
that was the other thing I wanted to bring up. Like, I have Peacock, so it's like, I know that whole library of WWE, old WWF stuff, WCW, ECW, everything that WWE purchased and put under one umbrella is there. If you want to go watch Monday Night Nitro from 1997, you can go do that
right
on
there.
Peacock right now.
Yes, sir.
And it's just like, you still have the wrestling docs and all that. So what happens to that library and that content now that you move at least what's going on right now to this platform?
What it sounds like is that all of that content is going to be taken off of Peacock and moved over to over to Netflix. Oh, absolutely. Because even before Peacock became a thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's just take the show The Office.
Yeah.
I used to watch The Office. I'm talking about all 9 seasons, like starting from like 2019. I used to run through them joints.
Yeah.
Year after year. Nothing stopping me, right? When Peacock came along, the whole thing was every season, every episode was taken off of Netflix, and now it's exclusively on Peacock because it's an NBC show. So now that Netflix technically owns the rights to, starting in 2025, owns the rights to WWE and all of its properties, all that's moving over.
It say that? I just thought it was Raw. I ain't know. Like, if it's Raw, that's something else. Like, it's just like,
Let's see.
No, because I mean, that's a very ambitious thing. If they do got, if they got everything, hey, okay, you might have won something, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, it would make sense to house all that under one house, like have that there.
Because it's easier for the fans of WWE to say, hey, I know everything is here. Let me just go here.
Let me ask you this: do you think it hurts USA?
Yeah, because what else they got? not even trying to be funny.
No,
like,
those channels are very weird. Those cable channels like USA, TNT, TBS, they're very weird. They have shows and stuff.
I know
like that.
Yeah, they have.
But
their
it's
own
like they have their
programming.
own original programming. But it's like it's hard for them to keep up.
You know what the flagships are on those channels? TNT, the flagship is NBA. Like, They have their own. They do a lot of reruns.
USA just lost they sports. Because they ain't got nothing else.
There you go.
I can't name one show on USA, and that's with all due respect.
Neither can I.
It's like, think about this, right? Like you said, those channels are becoming so obsolete because all the shows that you give a damn about that win awards are on major like ABC and CBS or streaming. Like, there's no in between. So a show that's on TNT got no chance in hell, my boy. I don't even know if people watching you like that.
Except for maybe your older demographic, but shit, even them, they just watching reruns all day.
But like you say, streaming is kind of like, where is it? Like, the shows we talked about are streaming shows, or at least on like some big streaming giant, or HBO is not considered streaming, but it's still cable. But it's, you have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I may have misspoke. I don't think.
And then FX has become a player too. Like, FX program is actually elite.
Man,
like, actually, like, top tier. It's like surpassed.
For sure. I think I misspoke. I think in Raw moving to Netflix, I don't think that moves all of
content.
I don't think it moves the Peacock content.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, that's
pretty
huge.
ambitious. Yeah, that's bold. So yeah. That's crazy though. I guess shout out to WWE. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. Like, I mean, like, they're not moving it next week, right? Because I remember back in the day when I actually was watching wrestling, USA, like, the sharing deal or something fell through, and they moved Raw from USA to TNN.
I think I remember that.
And like, nobody had TNN, but they just moved it over there for like, it might have been a year, 2 years, something like that. And then they came back to USA, and they've been in USA for since then. Yeah. Like, they haven't moved it since. So to move it to Netflix, and now I'm just scared to see what Netflix is gonna raise the price, because they already been raising the price already. But now, like, you got the WWE Raw every week, which is a live streaming thing. I hope they can handle the traffic of that. Not to mention any other content that we want to watch. So like, Stranger Things is coming probably next year. I know the Axel Foley movie. Like, it's certain properties and content that Netflix is producing. Not to mention, you still get the comedy specials, like all that stuff.
Good point about them potentially not having the bandwidth to accept like all the live viewership. I feel like Netflix has been testing live events recently. Like, I think they did something live with Chris Rock last year.
I remember
they're doing a live sporting event with tennis in March this year. Like, they're testing out their live feeds, I guess. So I think that is in preparation for this.
Yeah.
Because we're only just hearing about this. This had to be in the works for a while.
Yeah, and then like, you talking about weekly, and the wrestler viewership is very, very loyal.
Man,
there's no casual fans in wrestling. Either you're in it or you're not.
No, that's facts.
That's
facts.
Yeah, I don't just tune in to watch Monday Night Raw, but I will definitely watch like the Timberwolves play the Wizards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it's not a marquee game, but I'll just watch it.
Like, I'm not trying to watch Roman Reigns fight The Rock. Like,
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
But I ain't
got nothing to do with none of that. The fact I even know Roman Reigns, I just saw somebody tweet that on yesterday. Like, I don't know. The Royal Rumble. I think he won.
That happens.
Yeah. So,
but no, shout out to WWE and Netflix. We're just interested to see how this plays out. But 10 years on the platform,
and I would imagine that there's some type of provision in the contract that says, hey, if we don't hit a certain metric, we gonna pull this shit out. Like, I would imagine. I don't know.
I think it's so easier. It's easier to grab a casual fan. You can make somebody more of a fan the more accessible it is. But once you put it behind that paywall, it's hard, bro. That's why battle rap is suffering the way that it is.
Ooh, talk about it.
Because it's behind a paywall.
Talk about it. That's crazy.
But I'm off that. Let's try this out, man. Or you want to do blur type of blur?
Sure, why not?
Okay, man. John David Washington is being rumored to take over Kang the Conqueror since Jonathan Majors has been kicked out the Marvel whip. Johnny, what do you have to say about John David? possibly taking on Kang the Conqueror.
I don't think I'm mad at it. I don't think I'm mad at it. First of all, it sounds like they are shopping around
Names
to replace the actor Jonathan Majors. So I will say I'm happy about that because we need to see this through, my boy. We need to see it through. So I don't think John David Washington is a bad candidate. I've seen him in a few movies, so I think I'm comfortable enough in his acting to say he can step into a role that's already been like rolled out to us in 3 different ideations. So I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with John David and his acting ability. Like I just stand firm on the fact that I don't want anybody in this role that's going to be out in 2 films. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
I feel that.
Like I hate for, like I said, I hate for John David to get this role. I hate for Domingo. What's his name? Domingo.
I know you're talking about too.
Coleman Domingo.
Yeah.
Because matter of fact, he's supposed to play Michael Jackson daddy. You know
I saw. Yeah,
so it's like stuff like that. He was just in Color Purple, so his star was already rising. But it's like, okay, he's it now. Yeah. So it's like you can get him to play. You can like imagine they just put Giancarlo in there to play Kang real quick. No, you know how mad you'll be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't.
No, like we need whoever they get, like you said, whoever they get needs to be in this shit through.
But the thing is, they're writing him off, or they're getting ready to, at least introduce, Doom. So it's kind of like, it's cool if they were going to keep the character.
Oh wait, time out. You're saying you don't want them to bring somebody in to play Kang, knowing that they're going to kill Kang also.
That's why I'm not with it. I've never been for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool if you do, but it's like you bringing in you're bringing in this dope actor to replace somebody that for a character you're not going to keep around.
I see what you're saying.
It's different than Rhodey. It's different than, you know what I'm saying? Like these people that they've recasted before.
I'm of the train of thought.
They recasted Rhodey, right after first Iron Man, but Rhodey got damn near his own movie coming out now. I know it's 12, 15 years
Still,
later,
it don't matter.
But it don't matter. He been around.
Yeah, he been a scroll. That's crazy.
Right, exactly. So it's like with that, it's kind of like, all right, you gonna bring Damson Idris in to play Kang and then get his ass up out of here in 2 films. Like I know we've seen remember how excited we was when Christian Bale played Gore? Like we was like, the announcement.
Then trash.
But I mean, he wasn't supposed to be a lasting character either. But I just hate for a talented actor. And I would just go ahead and get out on the limb and say a talented black actor get their talents wasted
on that.
You know what I'm saying? The replacement role that's gonna get gonna get kicked out the whip soon anyway.
Man,
because they trying to scrap, like they done changed the name of Avengers already. Like it's not Kang Dynasty no more. Like they're dropping Kang, so it's like don't recast. So what?
Okay, now I'm upset because
like. See, that's why I was like, hey, yo, that sound cool.
Okay.
I'm not sure what these other actors could play besides Kang, you know what I'm saying? But Kang is no longer a viable threat. Kang is no longer going to be that big bad that we thought that he would be when Jonathan Majors was, announced as Kang, and then the rollouts was coming, and, you know what I'm saying, they gave us a lineup of films. Now they're completely scrapping everything at Marvel a lot, it seems like, right?
Damn. Now I'm okay. I think I'm upset and confused because even if they do decide to scrap the character Kang, you kind of do have to finish the arc because the shit is open ended.
No, you're right. It's like the last thing we seen him, last time we seen Kang, at least on the silver screen, he got defeated by Ant-Man.
Right, but was he really defeated type of thing? And then we had the after credit scene where it was the million Kangs.
And they all look like Jonathan Majors.
Oh my God. Damn.
I know.
You do.
It's like, so now what we gonna do with that?
Because you do have to close Kang's story out.
Exactly. So
then it's the question of who do you even bring in to do? Oh,
It's trash. It's trash.
Man, look, Hollywood been talking about all this AI shit. They better AI his face. Goddamn. That's crazy.
So it's like when you think about it, it's like I don't want the Coleman Domingo to waste his talent on that when you can get him to play something else.
We here now.
Because he is voiced that he would like if he did go over to Marvel, he wanted to play a villain. Well, but
if that's the case, why not cast him and then we can finish the Kang arc?
But how soon would the Kang arc end?
Secret Wars.
Okay.
No.
But you should that's the thing they've been talking about, just rewriting Kang. Like these are just
Well,
everything we're talking about rumors, right? But
Right,
but the thing is, it feels like they're trying to rig Kang because of the Jonathan Majors and the fact that the Kang character hasn't worked seemingly, right? It seemingly hasn't worked.
Seemingly.
I'm not saying that it has. I think that it has, but the content hasn't hold up, right?
Man, we just gotta see it through. Like, nope. We don't let the masses dictate. Like, just see the shit through.
Write your story. Finish
Yes.
the story. All right. No, I'm with you.
See it through.
I'm with you.
Everybody want to pivot. Like, just finish the shit. We already invested. Like, listen, I've been a proponent of just recasting the damn character. I'm documented on this platform saying it.
Yeah.
Just recast the character.
I'm with it too. If they was gonna keep him around, that's all. That's like, listen, I'm with it too. If you gonna keep him around, but if you go just go shoehorn him into the not Deadpool, but if you go shoehorn him into a Captain America, Brave New World after credit scene just because, and then now he in the next film taking an L.
If he was supposed to be in those after credit scenes, go get my man Domingo and shoot it. Do it. At least that'll introduce us to the new character, the new person that's playing Kang. Like, and just write up some lines to explain why he looked different. Come on now, they got the writers got their money. Let's do it.
And that was the other thing that I was gonna bring up. I was just like, hey, y'all writers, y'all paid. Like, I hope that you guys are paid proproperly.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We
Especially
assume,
after the strike.
We assume y'all was getting paid,
For
but y'all
sure.
weren't getting paid. But Marvel, that's why we've given you the leeway for a lot of the mid movies that you have made. That's why if you go listen to Curious, you hear a blasphemous take that I have. But I won't say it here. But
That's funny.
But the thing is, we giving you credence because we've always believed in your writing ability.
Yeah.
So if the writing is going to step up from now on because you have pretty much a year off, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so man, just recast the character and keep the shit. Come on now,
Yes,
stop
sir.
playing. Stop playing with my emotions. Anyway,
Well, clearly,
Yeah,
we
man.
have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got, bro?
listen, if you're on YouTube, we appreciate you for rocking with us this long.
Yes, sir.
Hit the comment section. Let us know about any of the topics we discussed
Yes,
today.
sir.
Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, and we'll be back next week. Now, if you're on audio, you know what time it is.
Oh, it's song of the week.
You can go first because I got to cue mine up since I don't got my phone.
Well, I'm glad you.
You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.